What is up, mortals? Dandankill 1 here, and welcome to Cayde-6's cache stash locations for this week. Couple of days late here, and I'm really sorry about that, but I have had a few things going on lately. I have moved house, and internet took an absolute hell of a time to get going. But as you can see here, we have these 4 on screen, and then down the bottom here, we have this really sneaky one that's just sticking out of the bottom there, and I was not expecting it to be there. I'm quite impressed in where it's hidden, but we'll see that in a second. So moving into the first one here, this is one we've seen before, and one thing about this week is they're all ones that we've seen before, but they're all really outward from like any spawn zones. So you're going to want to jump in your sparrow in this area, and if you remember it, you might not, it's just to the right of us up on this ridge here. So you're just going to want to fly through this bridge area and then jump to the ridge line here. You're just going to want to follow it all the way through here and just run all the way to the back of this building. And once you've gotten through to the back of this building, just make a full 180-degree turn, and there it is hiding in the bush there. Jumping into the second one here. This one here isn't actually too difficult to get to, although I think we've only seen it once before, so making its own comeback is kind of nice, because I really did enjoy this hiding spot when I first found it. So all you're going to want to do is spawn into the Tross lands and just start heading in towards the outskirts. And instead of pulling through around that corner, you just want to dismount your sparrow here, jump up on this ridge, and you can jump straight to the balcony to where you can see the glow is. Jump over the other side here and just open the chest. The third chest here was the one I was talking about at the beginning of the video, the one all the way down at the bottom. And this one can actually be pretty tricky to find, especially if you have no idea that this area even exists. But that's what this video is for, it's to help you guys get to it. So you're going to be heading down this beaten track here, and there is a chest location coming up which is not part of this video, but most people, if you've been getting to these chests week by week, you'll know that on the right here in that truck is actually where a chest spawns. But you're going to want to just fly straight past that and keep going through to this little camp here, and you'll remember this camp if from the story mode. But you're just going to want to dismount here and head over to this rocky ledge, and you can see the glow in the middle of the screen there. And all you're going to want to do is drop down, be careful not to slide off, and just open up the chest. Moving on to number 4 here. This one we've had quite a few times as well. As I said, it is on the outskirts of the map. So you're just going to want to jump on your sparrow from the gulch here and head straight towards the, not the infinite forest, sorry, the black forest, foresty area where you get your supers. So you're going to want to just jump over this, and I just jump back on my sparrow here because you can still activate it because you're still technically in the gulch. And I just speed through the rest of this all the way to the chest just so that I'm not wasting any more time. So you can just see the glow of it now in the top behind that rock there. So just go ahead and dismount your sparrow and walk straight up to it. The 5th and final chest here, it's a little bit of a trek. It's a lot of a trek. So you're going to want to try and get to the servitor at the fire base, and then just jump on your sparrow and pretty much book it all the way to this little room in the corner here. Now the area that we're going to, you'll recognize from one of the strikes. It's not too difficult to get to, it's just a little confusing for the first little bit. Don't jump up there, that doesn't lead anywhere. I made that mistake the first time around. But you're just going to want to head through here and just keep trucking, honestly. Anyway, while I've got you here and you're just watching some boring gameplay of me running, how have you guys been enjoying Destiny? I've just found the patch notes for the upcoming season 3 of Destiny 2, and I'm kind of hyped actually. Seeing doubles coming back, I really enjoyed doubles. So I'll be trying to put up a few videos with a couple of mates of mine because I really enjoy it. But anyway, back towards the chest here. You're coming out to this open area, and right now we're pretty close. So you just as we near the chest here, just try not to get hit or anything. The ads are somewhat overwhelming at times, especially if you're one of the lower levels, but instead of jumping up the top here and continuing on the strike way, it's just down the bottom here. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out and helps other people find my content as well. Good luck with finding all these chests, and I'll catch you guys out there.